All right, my YouTube friends. So, crazy big things happening recently. So, you guys have seen my thing here has completely disappeared. I actually ended up selling it to a really nice young, I don't know what you'd call it, like a Prius lifer. She had a Toyota Prius. And, I mean, that car was, she was, short and very petite. A lot smarter than I am. But she absolutely has been, she called her Prius Chippy. She was a delightful young girl, and she really wanted to swing away, so I showed her how to use it and everything like that. She's probably right now in California. I mean, she has been coast to coast many times, and, the swing away hitch and the rear rack and everything like that, I ended up selling it to her. Show her how it worked and everything, because I wanted to get a bigger rack. The other rack that I had was a little bit smaller, and it was only like 49 inches wide. So I wanted something that was a little bit wider. This right here is 60 inches. I mean, you could probably tell. I think it says, no, it doesn't say so. This is 60 inches wide from end to end, and it's 20 inches 60 inches long by 20 inches wide. So that disappeared, and I got to find a truck box for this. This is not going to be swing away. It's going to be a bigger storage, though. And the reason why I don't want it to swing away is because I still want to have the rear hitch gate miss the toolbox. So I have to go do some measuring and stuff once it gets nicer out. And we are totally snowed in right now. I mean, we got, I don't know if I can show you guys outside. Not totally snowed in, but we got some weather out there. It's kind of poopy. So that's the first big thing happening. Second big thing, I will shoot a different video, but I've decided against solar panels, and I know a lot of people are like, wait, what? I don't like drilling holes. I don't like jerry-rigging stuff. I like, having everything pristine and, looking nice and clean. So that's that. I like this, but the unfortunate part is it doesn't charge fast enough. I was only getting 85 watts out of it at my fastest time. Bifacial solar panels are great, but with my Pecron, I can actually dual charge it. So I can plug it into the cigarette lighter. I also have another way to supply 500 watts to it, and I'm going to upgrade my solar generator to a bigger solar generator rather than E600 to something, fairly substantial, about twice that size. And I'll be able to charge it at approximately, like I said, 600 watts. So, again, that's all way down the line. Again, I was watching a friend of mine who, he had a 180-watt solar panel, the biggest solar panel he could find for a Toyota Sienna. And he's like, it still only charges 180 watts. And I thought I was doing good with, close to 100 on that with a bifacial. I'll end up selling this. So if you know anybody who wants this, this will be put up for sale. I figure, I don't know, I think I paid $100 for it. So it's like brand new. It's never been anywhere. I have bolted it in and used it, I think, just twice goofing around, but I haven't had it out. It's never seen the rain or any jazz like that. Or I think it did see one rainstorm, but it's never been driven anywhere. So it's basically a brand new unit. But I'll be able to dual charge. So that's a cool thing. I'm ordering something. I'm right on the edge of ordering it because Christmas is right around the corner, and I want to see if there's a after Christmas sale going on with this company that I use, Pecron, that sells these. It's a surprise. It's going to be in my next video or one of these upcoming videos. But I'm buying a module which will charge much faster. I'm sure a lot of people out there know what it is, but it's going to be a little bit of a surprise. So stay tuned. Another thing that I wanted to show you guys is that I have my electric bike, yes, but you can see my shelf is gone. My shelf is no longer in my van. That shelf is actually going to be used in another build. Don't tell anybody. It's in another build. I've got my nephew. I don't know if you guys have seen him in some of the other videos that I have. And in some of my other videos, like, he's really super happy about building his own, Sienna. I've got him really into Siennas, but if he wants to go out and get like a Dodge Caravan or a Honda Odyssey, we're kind of just putting everything together, which is nice. And I'm so glad he doesn't want like a big lifted diesel truck that costs so much money, or like a classic car that he won't be able to drive ever because he has to fix it up. He's looking at getting himself a really nice minivan, like a Sienna or an Odyssey or something like that. But he's actually going to use that in his car. So that's pretty cool. I'm glad to see he's repurposing it. And I'm going to put another different kind of storage behind the passenger seat. Like I said, I've got plenty of storage between having something like this on the back and between having my other shelf that's in the back as well. So that's coming up this upcoming summer. The van's kind of hibernating, unless if I have to work for now. Just keeping the oil change on it, and not trying to drive it through all the salt because it's in fairly good condition. So yeah, I live in the Rust Belt. So as you can see from my other videos where I was recording what the weather looked like. So yeah. Stay tuned, my friends. I've got a lot of exciting stuff coming up. Make sure you guys subscribe, refer me to your friends, check out any updates and stuff like that, and we'll be in touch. All right, thanks again.